don't know. I just don't think people like it this year. I don't know what the deal is.
No, it's not even close to season one. Nobody really likes it at all, I don't think.
Oh, hi. Sorry. Didn't see you there. I'm not Mario Lamoureux.
And I'm not Brett Hextall.
On this show of Season 3, Brad Miller Time, we're going to talk to some of the people that have been on the show and see how the show's going this year. People have been talking, and we're not quite sure it's been the same as it was in the past.
Yeah, I've heard some chatter around the locker room, and word on the street is that Mario and Brett aren't doing as good as a job as they self-acclaimed think they are. So we're going to see what the people really think.
Welcome back to Brad Miller Time. I'm Brett Hex.
No,
Welcome back to the award.
Brett,
Brad Miller.
sorry for the confusion, folks. I'm actually the co-host today. I'm playing the part of Brett Hextall. You're being interviewed today. You're not actually on the show.
Oh.
So our first question, Brett. I know the shoe's on the other foot. It's kind of weird. First question, Brett. You said you get an.
It's not on the wrong foot. Both your shoes on the right feet.
Okay, disregarding that dumb comment. Brett, you say your show has won an award last year. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that award? Because some of the people don't really know much about it. It's always the award winning, but what award did it win? So if you could tell us a little bit about that.
The award was given out in a conference in Florida. It's a national award. We won. What it is? Okay. A national award we won for the best online. The best online something.
Yeah, that sounds like a legit award. Congratulations on that. Just one question, Brett. What your overall thoughts of this show? How do you think you and Mario have been doing as hosts of the Brad Miller Time show?
I think we've been doing great. I think the statistics speak for themselves. The fan recognition of our show, the fan outreach has been spectacular. I think we're a hit. We're on ESPNU. We won the best online something award. I think that speaks for itself.
And how do you think your teammates think you're doing on the show this year?
Doesn't matter. I don't do it for them. Don't care about them. I'm just kidding. I care about all you guys a lot. I love all you guys.
Strong words from a strong man.
Mario, you were really late. Where were you?
I was in the weight room.
Doing?
I was doing a bike workout.
Really? Because like 5 seconds ago when we had to redo the take, you said that you were doing an ab workout.
Yeah, I did both.
You did an ab and bike workout.
Yeah.
Sounds like you need to lose weight. Is that true?
No, I just like to stay physically fit. And
All right, I don't really care. People were wondering, Mar, what's going on with the show this year a little bit. So why don't you tell us about this award that you guys keep talking about? Is it the Brett Hextall and Mario Lamoureux award? Is that what it's called, or what? Tell us a little bit about the award.
well, we won the Division II media.
We're a Division I school, though, so how can you win a Division II award?
It's not a division. It's a Stage 2 or Type 2. I don't know what it said in the paper, but it was some award, a gold medal, and me and Brett won it for our work on the show.
That's funny that both of you included the word something in the award. It was the something award. I've never heard of that. It sounds really legit. How do you think the fans and some of the people that have been on the show this year feel about how Season 3 is going?
Well, I think the fans out there, they appreciate the work that me and Brett are doing. I know that they would understand that me and Brett have busy schedules. We got hard classes this year, a lot of things going on. He's having girl problems sometimes. So,
well, Mar, I live with you, and I know that you have girl problems too. But one thing I want to talk about is this school thing that you bring up a lot. Some guys I hear talk about stressing academics and stuff. And why are you tapping my foot? I was just wondering, I never see you do any schoolwork ever. So what's this stress about school? Usually it's nap time or dinner time or nap time for you.
Well, Joe, what you don't know goes on behind closed doors is a lot of studying. We play games at night, and obviously we're in the playoffs in our NHL season, and so I'm dedicated to that as well.
Yeah, I know we're in the playoffs. You just informed me that Patrick Sharp broke his leg, and I think that's ridiculous that you played without me, but that's another point. We don't need to talk about that right now. We're going to go ask some of the people that have been on the show about what they think. We're here with Brad Malone. Brad's a good friend of both Brett and Mario. Brad, we're trying to get a little bit of intake on how people that have been on the show this year feel about how Brett and Mario have hosted and how the show's going this year. Can you tell us a little something, or is there stuff that you like or don't like about the show? Can you explain?
You know, Joe, I don't want to talk about this year. I want to go back to the inaugural season of Brett Miller time and come back to where it started all with Brad Miller. Okay. He is the face, and he was, pretty much the whole man behind the power of the show now. Am I still talking?
Yeah. I just want to point something out. It's still called the Brad Miller time show, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I mean, I don't know if you fans out there realize that, but nowhere in the title of the show is it Brett Hextall or Mario Lamoureux. It's Brad Miller time. So I think he's starting to lose a little bit of street credit here. That's a very good point.
Yeah, I know. I know Brad's very upset about the quality of work that these boys are putting out. Marty was also, behind the scenes with a lot of things, and they put a lot of effort and time and pride into the show, and I feel like there's a lot of winging and just kind of, I don't want to say it, but half bumming around. Yeah, right? And, I just feel like maybe a lot of guys in the locker room it used to be a good thing to talk about in the locker room, and now it's kind of a whispers.
Is there something specifically about Mario or Brett, let's say, you could choose that you like or dislike, preferably dislike about one, like the way they look or the way they talk on the show, or?
I don't have anything bad to say about them. I don't think. I think Hexy's comb over is a great focal point for the show. I think a lot of people appreciate the new look he's coming out with, and maybe Mario balding. So maybe their hairstyles could be a positive spin on it. But negatively, I don't think I have anything negative to say. I just think they need to. Sometimes people they need a little reinsurement, a little eye awakening before they start doing some better work.
I like that. I like the comb overs too. I really do. It's hard because they don't really have a lot of hair to do it with. Yeah. I mean, I definitely think there's better guys out there that would be able to pull it off better, but I can live with that. Thanks, Brad.
Yeah. Next guest is Dan the Man Christo, sitting very casually, so it caught on. I'm Mike Cicci, and I do not have a comb over because I'm not 90 years old. Dan, first question, I want you to tell me one thing that you would change about Mario or Brett if you were the host of the show.
I could change about them?
What don't you like?
I'd probably give Mario eyebrows, maybe. Something along that line. Or something so you could see. Like, I'd just blank. Hexy, I don't know what I would change about Hexy. I don't know, just make him better. He's half of what Mills is. I don't know, Mills was unreal, so, yeah.
I think saying Hexy's half of Mills is a little bit of an overstatement. I'd give him maybe a quarter of what Mills was. I've seen the first season.
We're here with Brett Bruneau. Bruno, what do you think about Brett Hextall and Mario Lamoureux? Just a couple things.
I absolutely hate the show. You guys all saw last year when they played a pretty mean prank on me. Gave it over to Ben Blood and Andrew McWilliam. Just mean guys in general. I think I'd change a lot. I would start with the hosts. I'd get rid of those two guys. It's gone to their head. They come to the rink every day and put the show before the team. They're more worried about coming in here and what they're going to do, what kind of skit they're going to put on. It's absolutely ridiculous. Hextall, his comb over is a joke. Brett's not even his real name. He doesn't know where he's from. He calls himself a dual citizen. Sometimes he's from Canada. Other times he's from the U.S.
That's good. Thank you. That's a lot. I think he got his point across. Thanks.
Ryan Hill. Ryan, just a few questions. Just one question. Tell me your overall thoughts about the show this year.
Well, basically, I watched a little bit of the show last year. Actually, I watched most of the show, and but this year I watched the first couple episodes and I lost interest. I don't watch it anymore. So that's basically how I feel about it. I don't even watch it anymore.
Yeah, that's really true. I found a lot of people just stopped watching after they've seen what Mario and Hexy have done to it. So thank you for your time, Ryan.
Andy, Andrew, Mac Daddy, Animal. Can you tell us a little something about the show this year? I mean, I could have sworn I saw you on 8 or 9 episodes last year, and I think this is your first appearance this year. What's going on?
Well, I mean, like a lot of the guys said, last year they took a little bit of pride in it, and it was something I was proud to be on. and this year they just haven't been up to par, and I don't want to be on something that is represented so poorly. I mean, this is came on today just to voice my opinion. I'm glad you guys are putting this on. Thank you, by the way, Michael and Joe, and I feel like this needed to be done. And yeah, like you said, I was on quite a bit last year, and I enjoyed it. I had fun, and then this year I just feel like they're just winging it. They're just going through the motions, and it's quite honestly, it's pathetic. And to Mills and Marty, I apologize on behalf of the boys for, I guess, dragging your name through the mud like they have this year.
Yeah, I think pretty soon it's just going to be Mario and Hexy. I don't even think there's going to be guests anymore. They'll probably just be sitting down and talking for 10 minutes. Thanks.
Special guest Evan Trupp actually just walked in the room, and instead of letting him pass, I thought I would ask him what his thoughts of the show of Season 3 have been so far.
Yeah, I didn't even know they had a show still. Kind of embarrassing, but I mean, I think if you remember the real Brad Miller time when it, used to be good, Brad Miller ran it, we did have a voting online and everything, and I'm pretty sure Mario or Hexy weren't even in the vote, but somehow they still managed to steal the show from us. But
weren't you a candidate for that show?
Yes, last I checked, I had the majority of the votes, and I don't know, I think it has something to do with both of them having famous relatives, like being able to pull strings for them, but that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, gotta hate the politics, huh?
Well, we really appreciate you guys letting us talk to some people today, kind of take over the show. Got some really good input from everyone. How do you guys think it went?
Well, you know what? I know that there's been a lot of celebrity roasts. David Hasselhoff, Bob Saget, Pamela Anderson. There's a lot of people like that who have been roasted before. And I know it's all in good fun. So, you know what? They had their fun, but deep down they really love us,
Thanks.
Same question?
Same question.
I mean, the only part that I know how it went was my interview, which I think went well. So.
No, how do you think the people responded to some of our questions?
I'm sure the boys, the immature little boys, this which is the sophomore class, got a little bit out of their systems, and that's good. Hey, I mean, me and Mar get to pick on guys all the time, and we can't look awesome all the time. I get sick of looking so cool. So I guess it's good if you guys can try to make us look a little bit worse.
I have kind of another side comment. I know that we've been on ESPNU. We've won an award.
We've heard enough about your awards and everything. Me and Mike would like to thank everyone for watching today. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens next week.
We'll see if they still have the show.
Yeah.